Hello guys, and welcome to our first audio tutorial for Lesson 1 of Introduction to Python. In this lesson, all I want to do is to get you set up in the online IDE that I regularly use, which is Replit.com. They just changed from Repl.it, now they're .com, so they're getting bigger, better. They really have lots of different kinds of programming languages that you can use. Like, we're going to be using Python. You can use JavaScript. They have C. They have C++. So whatever language that you might have used in the past will probably be on here, but for this topic, we're going to be doing Python. So I already have a Replit account, but here, basically, all you're going to want to do is follow the steps that they're going to want to do. So I'll go through the steps of creating an account here. They're going to want their username. You're going to want an email. You can use whatever kind of email you wish. So here I will use my student email. I must have already used my student email. I'll use my personal email for that and my password. So basically, after you do those three things, that's all you really need. I'm going to create an account, and basically that's going to get you logged in. It's very easy to get logged in and start coding with Replit. Now, basically I'm just going to walk you guys around what we can do here. We have the Home tab, which here you can create your own REPLs. Like here we have Python, we have other programming languages like C, Java, C++, we have HTML, CSS. So like if you're doing a website, that's where you'd want to go for that. There's so many kinds. C#, very popular. There's so many kinds of languages that are all usable for free here, which is very important because lots of online IDEs have to pay for them. Now here, there is a upgrade feature, but this isn't really necessary unless you are very set on having groups work on kinds of programming assignments. Like if you need groups of more than 10 people, that is where you might want to pay for a plan that's actually costs you money. But for what we're going to be doing, it's perfectly fine to just have the free account. We'll get everything that we need off of it. And the best part about an IDE, now let me explain what an IDE is. An IDE is basically just an online editor. That means we can code wherever we want, whenever, as long as we have the internet, we can get on here. We can code whatever we need to code for whatever purpose in any language. It doesn't cost anything to do it. We can just do it on any device. We can code anytime we want. It's imperative to have an IDE nowadays. In such a technologically focused age, it's imperative to have an IDE because it just allows you to have that flexibility no matter, even if you're at home, even if you get quarantined for COVID, you can still be working on these kinds of assignments and projects because that's the whole idea of an IDE. You're not stuck on one device. So to kind of go to our homepage here, I'm going to log into my account that I've always been using. Here we have, here on the homepage, we can create any kind of Replit links that we want. Now, to create a REPL, and all our REPLs will just get stored here. So any REPL that I've created will just be in this little area here, and they're all stored and they're all always saved. You can open them at any time unless you actually delete them, but they'll never auto delete unless you really want to. You can create folders. You really name them accordingly so you can know when to open what you want to open nice and efficiently. Now, if we're going to create something, I'm going to create a Python. I'm going to call it first program. all you have to do is click Create REPL, and then here you are now in the online coding environment. Now it's going to set you up. Every file is going to be called main, so that's just going to be a thing that allows the program to run. So now for our next lesson, we are ready to start actually programming in the online IDE environment.